we go. There we go.
Wake up early but the sun can bite.
She's pulling drag, dude. Damn, dude, red. Dude. Oh. Double up.
Shallow grass tails flicker in the light. Stalking shadows till the lines go tight. Thumpers hooked another stakes get
What's going on, everybody? Thumper Fishing. All right, just like the intro said, I got a surprise for you guys today. And it's going to be a first for me. I am going to go out on the Orlando Princess. Yeah, we're going offshore, guys. I have not gone and done anything offshore in 20 plus years. I think the last time I did was when I was in the Wounded Warrior program in San Diego, and we ended up going offshore. Didn't catch much, and then we ended up getting some giant squid, some big old Humboldt squid. I'll put a couple of pictures into that real quick right here. But anyway, guys, so that's the plan today. I'm doing a full day. We probably be heading out 20 plus miles out into the Atlantic Ocean. This charter, the Princess, it's mostly a bottom fishing charter, but we did bring a couple jigs. Maybe we'll flip a couple jigs. Like I said, this is my first time doing this and going on this charter, so it'll be good for you guys to see as well. This is something that anybody visiting Orlando, you know, it's under an hour to get from Orlando over to here and get a day on the water. You can do a half day, you can do full days, you can do shark trips, and really add that extra spice and kick to your trip or your vacation. And then, you know, anybody cruising out here, plan an extra day. And then for everybody here that lives locally, or maybe you're staying here for a few days and you like to cook, or maybe your hotel's got a nice little kitchen, or there's a nice grill outside, you can take this out there, go catch some fresh fish and cook it yourself. So that's another thing that I'm planning to do on this trip, is fill the cooler. All the gears you can just walk on. You know, obviously you need to bring, you know, a backpack, water, you know, sunscreen, things like that, but fishing gear required. You don't need a license. They tie everything, they clean the fish, they do everything. But you do need to make sure you bring a tip. I think it's 20% of what your ticket costs is usually what the average tip is for the guys working. And then obviously if you want them to clean your fish too, you know, I think there's a tip for that too. But anyway, guys, let's go check in and get on the boat. Something's down there. Getting bites. Yeah, you're getting bites down there. Nice.
Picture anything with them?
Yeah.
What fingers aren't working? Alright, I think I got a couple.
All right, just toss it right here.
Let me see. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Perfect, man. Thank you.
Yep.
Is that about how big yours was?
Yeah. No, I think yours is
Yeah, they dog it.
Yeah, they do.
That'd be sick to be able to keep those though.
You even got a nice red. Oh yeah, we'll squid out. Frank, get that thing up. Get that fish.
Oh, damn. Yeah, well, damn. That was a good one. Oh, dude, that shit was heavy. I got a straight dog. Yeah, just all of a sudden there was like a bucket of rocks on there. That was on the whole fish. Dude, he broke me off. Nice.
Good job, Cody.
There we go. There we go.
Barney hat. I felt that. Like, holy good Lord. Holy good Lord.
Got one.
Get a net. Hey, we need a net. Mangrove. We need a net? Keep his head in the water. There's somebody else back.
There we go, buddy.
That'd be a decent one. It's pretty decent.
Hell yeah. We gotta wait for him. It's my dinner.
Get that fish in. That's probably a nice mangrove. Don't stop. He's almost up.
Red? Damn.
Back up for me. Sticky red. Do you want a picture of any of this?
Yeah, I'll get a picture of that one.
There you go. Oh, what? What the fuck?
I don't even know if I can get another one. I might need a breather before I get another one.
Yeah, dude.
God. Oh! She's pulling drag, dude. I'm trying. You might have to help me with this. I don't know, I might have it. I think so. Ah! Almost. Damn, I haven't even got to my leader yet.
Take over, you good?
There's leader.
Come on. Oh, you're there, bro.
God damn, this hurt.
Oh, dude, what the fuck is that? Oh, yeah.
This is a snapper.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, red.
That's a big old road.
Dude. Oh.
Oh, you're all.
Assistance. Handicap.
You know, I'm not used to using a conventional reel and my forearm was toasted. So I switched over to my spinning setup and figured I'd test out my Penn Battle 6000 and put it to some work.
Oh, it came off. Yeah, I had one. Snakes.
Are you even cleared this?
Exit over there?
Oh, you must be already know.
Double up. What do you mean don't reel? I got color. No, that's yours. You see mine down there? I got a red too. Yeah.
That one, Russ?
Yeah.
What's up?
Dude, this is heavy. I don't know, maybe I'm not stacked. Oh, mine came off. Mine popped off. Damn, popped the leader off. Keep her cranking, bro.
Shit, good.
Jeez.
Make sure you pop.
Oh yeah, I will. That's fucking gun.
spinning rod.
Yes, sir.
Dude, we've been doubling up like crazy, dude.
You're like, I'm hit, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm getting smoked too, buddy. Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Oh, how do people do this shit all day?
People say that about us fishing too.
Huh?
People say that about us too, fishing.
Right? We're out here.
Making it happen.
We're fucking getting them.
You know you're doing good when you're like, ah, I'm good without a picture.
Drag, Russ. Get him up, Russ.
Oh, no. Yeah. Wasn't I never got an inch on it. Fuck, my leader again. Broke
Clean off.
broke the 80.
Holy shit. That's a big fish.
No.
Off.
Yeah.
Same shit happened.
It's because I got that small hook on there, dude.
Big fish was real quick.
I gotta put that bigger hook on. Oh, I lost everything. I'm gonna just throw my other setup now.
I got hit on the truck out there.
Sunny blue skies lit to crack and roar. Tropical tempest shaking the shore. We cast for a bite, we pull them tight. Risk and reward in the salty brine. Florida, land where everything bites. Gators, bugs and storms ignite. We fish, we fight, we claim our prize in Florida's fang paradise. Offshore dreams in the ocean sweet. Onshore battles where the shadows creep. Inshore whispers the mangroves, the flats, the catch is close. Another adventure in Florida, fang paradise. Teeth in the water, claws on the land, bloodsuckers in the air. You'll never fish here with a steady hand. Florida, land where everything bites. Gators, bugs and storms ignite. We fish, we fight, we claim our prize in Florida's fang paradise. Lightning cracks and skies turn dark, balancing the scale, risk and reward. Sharks begin to circle, nowhere to turn, but we don't care. With rod in hand, we're hunters out there. Florida, land where everything bites. Gators, bugs and storms ignite. We fish, we fight, we claim our prize in Florida's fang paradise.
provolone, avocado, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and a little bit of mustard, and some mangrove snapper in a sandwich. Yummy. All right, guys, what's up? All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you're thinking about maybe trying it out sometime. You know, obviously it's fishing. You know, you're not guaranteed to be as good of a day as what we got. You know, I've talked to people that went out and it was kind of slow. I mean, that's just fishing, right? But I definitely got pretty lucky my first go around. I'll definitely be trying to do it again. I did the full day. You know, you're able to go a little bit further out, hit up a couple spots, and I'll be honest with you, that full day goes so fast. Well, for how much I fished, it felt like half a day to me. But I definitely will probably try it again. You know, it's kind of nice. You don't have to bring your own equipment. They had everything there. Obviously, it's the next day. I was way too tired by the time I got back in my truck and got home. I just, you know, sitting in the couch still feeling like I'm moving on the boat, you know. I did take some motion sickness stuff just to be on the safe side before we left that morning. You basically show up, they'll email you, text you the day before, just making sure weather and everything's fine. Then they, you know, you just let them know, yep, I'm gonna be there. You show up there that morning, you go in the office, you pay, they give you a ticket, they give you a little briefing, safety briefing right before you get on the boat, do's, don'ts, where's the life jackets, all that kind of stuff. Then you basically board the boat, they rip off the little piece on the end of your ticket, you get in there, get your stuff ready, you head out. And, you know, obviously when you do the full day, you're going out a ways. So it's quite a bit of a boat ride out. Now, you do not need to have a fishing license to on the Orlando Princess. It is kind of like a charter, you know. So the captain's got all the necessary requirements for you just to come and catch. So if you're coming from out of state and you don't feel like getting a license, you know, just for a day, you can do something like this. Also, if you're traveling, or let's just say you don't have offshore setups, but you'd like to at least try it to see if it's something you would like to get into before you drop the money, you can bring your own stuff, or they have plenty of rods and reels. Now, don't expect to get the best thing ever when, you know, you're using these rods and reels. You know, they've seen better days, but they have plenty. So if you have issues with it, hey, I got issues with this, or hey, I need a retie. They have deckhands going around that are there to help you out. You know, 6 to 8 ounces of weight on there, and you hook into one of these snapper. Yeah, and plus I was using the conventional reel. Those are muscles I'm not used to working. I was burning. My arms were shaking. I won't lie. I was a baby. But I still kept casting, and it was like every time I dropped down, or even with my buddy, I mean, someone was hooked up with a red snapper at all times, basically. It was hard to get the deckhand to come over and help you out because they were so busy trying to get these red snapper back in the water, because, you know, we can't keep them. So you want to try and get them back in the water as quickly as possible. So we stopped taking pictures of them. I even caught some even bigger ones that, you know, like I said, you pay to go. So they have hooks, weights, leader, bait, you name it, they have it there for you. So you can literally just show up with your sunscreen, some water. They served breakfast. They had lunch. They have a nice air-conditioned area in the middle. They've got a nice deck up top. I mean, it's something that, you know, I think anybody can go out, do, enjoy. And then, of course, they come back. They do a cool little, like a little prize pot. If you want to be involved, you can put your money, like $5 into the jar, and then like biggest fish of the day wins it, or the best fish of the day. I can't remember what it was, but I think the guy with the big grouper won the prize pot there. But then they also offer to clean your fish. That is a separate tip, you know, from the gratuity tip for the crew. You're just tipping the guy cleaning your fish if you want to do that. So, I mean, it is very possible for someone that's just down here for a weekend or a week on vacation to be able to go offshore, experience the Atlantic and Florida ocean waters, catch some fish, and then go home and, especially if your hotel's got like a little kitchen area or an outside little barbecue, you could cook up your own fresh fish. I mean, it doesn't get more Florida and better than that. So definitely, guys, I would highly recommend the Orlando Princess cruise ship. I would highly recommend the Orlando Princess charters. I had a blast. I definitely think I'm going to try this again. I'd like to probably do another full day, but I do want to just at least do a half day so you guys can also see that as well. If you enjoy this content, definitely hit the thumbs up button. If this video does really good, maybe I'll try and do this, once a month or once every 2 weeks or something like that. If you guys are interested in seeing how the bite is offshore, I'm hoping to start dabbling into venturing offshore a little bit more, catching some of these pelagic species. They're all new to me. Everything I was catching out there today was going to be a new species for me, a new experience, and that's what I'm all about. I love trying something new. So got my ass kicked a couple times. Pretty sure it was a big grouper, because I know when we went over a couple spots, they were marking something, and I dropped down a big old bait and I got smoked. I was doubled over. I was cranking as hard as I could. I couldn't gain an inch on this thing, and it snapped my 80-pound fluorocarbon leader. The knot was still there at the swivel, and it was just a couple inches down. So I mean, it just straight up snapped. Looked like, yeah, the thing was a tank. So I did get owned a couple times on some big fish. So maybe we'll have to upgrade to something a little heavier next time so we can get them. But between me and my buddy, I mean, we had to at least caught a dozen red snapper. I got that big mangrove snapper, which that one I could keep. That is my new PB mangrove snapper, 22 inches. So I'm going to actually, this, as you guys saw, I cooked that up. Absolutely delicious. That is one of my favorite fish to eat, and I've never caught one that big. I've usually only, eaten them out of the inshore areas. But boy, they look completely different when they're offshore. They've got a little bit more reds, and they're a little bit lighter color. But wow, are they delicious. One of my favorite fish to eat for sure. Besides some of those pelagic species, I love me some mahi. I love me some mahi, some sailfish. I mean, they're all good. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Great trip. I had a blast. Definitely bring your sunscreen. Definitely bring some motion sickness things if you're not used to being out on a boat. I did fine while I was out there, but I also still took it just in case. But overall, I think we're going to do it again. So smash that thumbs up button, guys. If you're not subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you guys do. 90% of everybody that's watching the videos aren't subscribed, so it helps me out. It helps the algorithm out, so I do appreciate that. But thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully we'll get out there and do it again. Tight lines. Catch you in the next one. Peace.